it's Nikki here, and I have for you my 40 by 40 project pan update for you, number 4, 5, 6, I don't know, May. We're updating for May. Okay, so this is a project pan I devised for myself, and it is to project pan, and that is completely use up 40 makeup and nail polish products before my 40th birthday in November. It's getting closer. It's getting real close now. So yes, these are not just to hit pan, they are literally to completely use up and move out of my collection. So it is getting very close now. I don't even know how many items I have. I will count them up before the end of the video. So this month I have 3 empties, so I'm happy to show them to you. Now previously I did have an empty and I didn't mention it. Bear with me. I believe that I forgot to mention this little guy. This is my sample of the Balm's Frat Boy blush, and I was using it as an eyeshadow and it is completely gone. So that happened last month, like for the update last month, but I completely forgot about it. Completely forgot about this little guy because I finished it quite early in the month, and so completely forgot that I had it in this bless me, in this project pan. How could I forget? I mean, I've been using it for months. But yes, so that was an empty from last month, but I do have 3 more empties this month, so let's get into those. The first one is my nail polish. What a surprise. So this is the Miss Beauty number 5 bronze nail polish. It was a really pretty bronzy colour. I think you can see it really nicely there. It had a bit of a gold shift to it, and I really liked this colour. It was practically, it was down to there previously, but really I kind of had to call it quits on this because it got to the point where I just couldn't get any polish onto the brush to paint my nails properly without like really tipping it up or shaking it or something like that. And it was getting really difficult, so I used it one more time and then called it quits because it was becoming too much of a hassle to try and paint my nails with it. This is one of my oldest nail polishes in my collection, so I am really happy to have this out. The next item was this little sample of the Benefit Professional Pearl Primer. So this was a 7.5ml or a 0.25 US floral ounce little pot. This is expensive for this size. Here in the UK, this is £10.50 for this small size, and I find that disgusting, absolutely disgusting. I know Benefit is a much higher brand, like a high-end brand, but to be honest, this primer was, I'd say, no better than the L'Oreal Infallible. I think I preferred the L'Oreal Infallible one more, and that was about £10.99, and that was a massive tube. That was a 30 or a 40ml, so I'm getting 3 times as much as this, and I went through this pretty quickly in all cases. It's supposed to have like a pearl finish, so it's supposed to be brightening. I didn't think that this really mattered because you're then applying a foundation over the top. So if your foundation is matte, it's not really going to make much difference. I didn't see how this product was worth the money. So I won't be repurchasing this. I'm just going to stick to my drugstore primers. A lot of people don't wear primers anymore because they don't see the use of them, and I'm kind of getting along that line now. Surely not expensive primers. I think I'll go for a much cheaper primer. She says currently using a MAC one, but it was bought for Christmas, so, or my birthday, one or the other, so I don't mind. It was a gift. But I don't think I will purchase expensive primers anymore. I'd much rather spend the money on the foundation than the primer because yeah, the foundation is what you're going to see at the end of the day, isn't it? So yeah, so that was that all done. And then the next empty is this. Not all of it, because not all of it was in this project pan. This is the I Heart Makeup Bronze and Glow palette. It was a duo, and I was working on the bronzer, and look at that pan. Look at that pan! So this is great news, because now I can put this simply into my highlighter tub that I have all my highlighters in, so I won't get confused when I'm doing my makeup inventory, which will be coming in June. I've got to count everything. I love doing the inventories, I just don't like doing the preparation work for the makeup inventories. But yeah, now this one can go into my highlight tub. So those are all my empties. Now I'm going to show you an item that is almost empty. I've had to take out the sifter of it. Well, I say I have to take out the sifter. There's apparently 2 sifters in this product. I don't know if I can take this out. I can. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but that is all the powder I have left in this little tub, which was my Effect rice powder, translucent powder. So yeah, I am really pleased with that. Last year I went through a lot of powders, but a lot of them were like pressed powders. So this will be the first like loose powder that I've ever finished, and I'm so happy with that, because or that I will finish probably by next month, because for me a loose powder is a lot more hard work than using a pressed powder. So I am really chuffed with this. Plus as well, I do have another tub of this in my collection, so once this is finished I'll probably start on the other one. So, or I might go with pressed powder for a while, I don't know. But yeah, so I really do like this powder. It's really finely milled, and it really does work nicely with my skin. So one more month with that, and that should hopefully be finished. Something that has been in from the very beginning is this, or near to the beginning, was this Benefit Boing Airbrush Concealer in the shade number 1. I am really chuffed with how little I have left on here. I'm not sure if you can really get the depth of the item in here, but this is literally going to be 1 more month's use, I can tell. It's going to be really close, if it's not finished, it's going to be really, really close to finished by the next update. So I am really, really, really happy with that, but kind of also really, really sad, because I love this product. As an eye base, this is perfect for me. I really, really do enjoy using this on my eyelids, just to blank out my eyelids before I start applying eyeshadow. I love it. I do. I really, really love it. And I obviously use that in conjunction, as you know, with my Wet n Wild Brulee eyeshadow. And look at just look at the progress I've made on that. Look at that. That is side pan. Side pan. So I was thinking I might repress this, but I'm thinking maybe I won't. There's a lot of side pan there, and then there's all this lot here. It's going to take me maybe 2 more months to finish this, but it is definitely going down, and I am so happy with it. It's kind of weird. Actually, no, I was going to say it's kind of sad because we can't get Wet n Wild here in the UK, but we can. We can now. It's available in Boots, and I believe it's available online as well. I'm not 100% sure, but I've definitely seen it in Boots. Let me know, should I try the Wet n Wild foundation? I'm tempted, and I saw it in store and I was very, very tempted, but I don't know if I should or not. My skin is, I'd say it's kind of combination. So during the summer it can be, well, during the winter it's more drier, but then during the summer it doesn't have as many dry patches, so it's kind of normal during the summer. If I I'm laxy-daisy with my skincare though, it can get very dry again. So I'm kind of dry to normal skin. Should I or should I not try the Wet n Wild foundation? So let me know. But that's that product. The another product that I depotted was this blush. There's not much left, it's just there in that little corner there, not much left, but in all honesty I keep forgetting to apply this because I have to apply it underneath my foundation. So I apply my primer first, then I apply the cream blush, and then I apply my foundation. And I just, this month, I don't know why, I've been pretty fairly good at using this previously, but this month I seem to have forgotten it. I don't know why. It's just, I just forgotten it. Sorry. So yeah, there's that much. Then there is this little pencil. I've already used this end, so I'm currently trying to use up this bit, and it's just this. And see if we can get you a swatch. So it is that sort of colour there. It does have a little bit of glitter in it, but that doesn't seem to bother me. I don't put it on my waterline, I put it just underneath my eye, and it really does add a little bit of sparkle to my eye look. So I really do like it, but yeah, just got to keep remembering to use it. Another eye pencil I've been using is my nude pencil by Rimmel. There is not much left of this at all. In fact, the last time I sharpened this, I thought it was finished, but when I looked, it just that the tip had broken off while I was sharpening it. So I sharpened it some more, and obviously we have product again. But I think this is starting to dry out because it started to get that little hole that goes down the centre of the product, and that's normally a sign that the thing is starting to dry up a little. So there's not much left of it, God bless it. A few more sharpens and it will probably be finished. I do like to sharpen my eye pencils after every use because I figure that has gone on the waterline of my eyes. If I've got any infection or anything and I've used this and then I haven't sharpened it afterwards and I go to apply it a week later, I'm going to infect my eye again. So I do sharpen it for hygiene reasons after every use. The next pencil I have is my brow pencil. So this is the Lord & Berry brow pencil, and that is as much as I have left of that one. Now this one has a bit of a warm tint to it, so like a warm like gingery kind of tint to it. If you're a redhead, this would probably be really good for you. As I do have slightly reddish hair, like it's supposed to be fiery red, but it doesn't look fiery red anymore. It does kind of suit me, but I still have to sort of tone it down with a little bit of a brow powder or a brown eyeshadow, which is what I generally use. So yeah, I'm steadily working my way at this one. The next pencil is a lip pencil, and this is the Makeup Revolution lip liner in Regal. MAC recently have brought out their 25th year anniversary Viva Glam lipstick, and I really wanted to support the cause, and I really wanted to like buy a Viva Glam lipstick, and it happened to be red, and I said to my husband, don't worry, I'm not going to get it, because I've realised something through project panning. I don't wear red lips very often. I know for some people it's a go-to shade, but for me somehow it's not my go-to shade. I'd much rather go for either a mauve kind of lipstick or a brown lipstick. Red lipstick, just, I know this is a lip liner, but obviously if you've got a red lip liner, you have, you know, it's to go underneath a red lipstick. But I don't find myself reaching for it because I don't find myself reaching for a red lipstick. So I think I keep saying to myself, this is the month I'm going to concentrate on red lips. And I want to. I really want to, because I really want to get this out of my collection. And also get a red lipstick out of my collection pretty soon, because I have far too many. The next item is a brow gel, and this is the Pixie by Petra brow gel. It's gross, it's disgusting. I think this is going to be finished this month. There is literally just at the bottom, it's almost empty. I mean, that is the product. It is almost empty. There's just like the little dregs at the bottom. I might see if I can like pull them up with like a spatula or something like this, just to pull it up closer to this end of the bottle, and then see how much of that I can use, because there's still plenty of product there in the bottom. I don't think the brush can get to it, so unless I store it upside down like that for a while, it might. But this will definitely, most likely, be an empty for next month. The next item is a product that I haven't even used once this month, and that is my foundation by Clinique. This is the Glow one, Beyond Glow, I can't remember. But yeah, this is just a little sample part. I was hoping to have this finished, but as I say, I've been using a different foundation all month, so I haven't actually finished this. Haven't even tried this one yet, but this may be the month that I do that. So hopefully this will be finished by the end of the month. And then the final product that I have in this project pan is the first item I'm going to declutter. I'm not going to finish it. This is the Revolution The One concealer, and it's a really weird concealer in the fact that it has like a balm on the outside and then the concealer in the center, and it's just like a concealer stick. There's only that much in here. I put this in because I wanted to know, try and figure out how to use this goddamn thing, because it's been in my collection for at least 2 years and I wasn't sure how to use it. It came in a free gift bag, so I didn't purchase this. This came as a free gift in a goodie bag that Makeup Revolution tend to do quite often. I try to use this on days where I wasn't wearing makeup, and then just sort of putting it on like spots or on areas under my eyes, just to brighten up under my eyes and things like that. But because of that balm that seems to be on the outside of the concealer, it just made my face feel really greasy and horrible, and I really didn't like it. And in fact, it broke me out. So this is going to be my first declutter. This is going in the bin, and I will have to find something to replace it with, because I still need to project pan. I still need to completely finish 40 makeup products. So as I have finished a few more products, let's bring some more products in. Okay, so to replace the bronzer that I finished, I'm going to put a new bronzer in. It's very shiny packaging. Now this says it is the Revolution Skin Kiss, and it's supposed to be for the Bronze Kiss Cream Bronze and Glow bronzer. There was a lot of bronzers in there, but it's not, because I didn't like that cream bronzer. So when I was finishing up a face palette, I was left with 2 bronzers that were just not the right shade. One was too light, one was too dark, and then I had like a bronze highlighter. So it was like a brownish highlighter. And I didn't like that one either. It was too dark for my skin to use as a highlighter. So what I did was I crushed them all up, and I press them into here. So this was all 3 of those, the 2 bronzers and the bronze highlighter all crushed up and put into here. And this is a large pan. It should have 11.5 grams of products in here from the original bronzer, so it's a rather large pan. So this is the bronzer that I'm left with. It's the bronzer that I am wearing today, so it's a real nice shade for me at the moment. So yeah, I encourage anyone who has a face palette where there's one bronzer too light, one bronzer too dark, to just simply not be scared to crush them up and put them together and create a better shade for themselves. It's how I use a lot of my products. If they're not working, then I put them with something else that's not working, and together I make them work. Yeah, I'm going to hopefully try and use up this bronzer. So hopefully that will be 2 bronzers out of my collection before the end of the year. Fingers crossed if I can do that. The next item is going to be a mini nail polish. Now this is an OPI mini nail polish, and these annoyingly don't have the name of the shade on the bottom, but from what I can remember, I think this is Commit Me to Speak, as in Kermit the Frog, Commit Me to Speak. But it's this gorgeous like green shade, like a mossy green, with a purple and gold reflex, which I really do like. Currently I am just here on the thing, so I am just at the line where the OPI says, so I will obviously mark that and keep my eye on it. But yeah, I figured I could move this out of my collection. And then the final one, I decided to pick this to try and help with the red lip liner. I chose a red lipstick. So this is a sample from Urban Decay. I went to a gala event at my local Debenhams where Urban Decay counter is, and I was given a whole little booklet of these little samples. So I ended up with, I think there was 24 samples in the little booklet. So I've been steadily working my way through them. This is the shade Easy, as in E and Z. And as you can see, it's a beautiful red, absolutely gorgeous red. And hopefully, if I can work on this one and this one together, then I can get a red lipstick and red lip liner out of my collection. And might encourage me to wear a red lip. So yeah, so that is it. That is my birthday project pan. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. Hit that bell button so you'll be notified when my next video goes up, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!